Okay, guys, it's time for Wine, Music, and Games 55. Oh my goodness. Boy, we've done a few of these.
Yeah, we
every
have.
week. I hope you guys are sticking with us. We've got a white here from Watsonville, so locally, as well as an iconic soundtrack, and at least the part of it is. And then the third in a title that is related to a Kenner Spiele des Jahres nominee. So stay tuned. How you doing, Honey Bunch?
Good. How are you, dear?
I'm fantastic. I'm sitting next to the woman I love. We're talking about stuff that we love.
Yeah.
This is great. I hope you guys are enjoying this, and tell your friends.
Yes,
tell your friends
please.
to join in, We like sharing our passions, and we hope you are enjoying watching us share them. All right. So what do you got, Honey Bunch, for our wine?
So we've got this wine called Integrity. It's a Chardonnay, and it's one done in a Chablis style, meaning that it has just a light neutral oaking on it.
Yes.
And it's really good.
Yes.
Yeah, we
aren't
liked it a lot.
huge Chardonnay fans, as you probably have seen, and we've talked about all the different myriad of type whites, and not too many Chardonnays have found their way in here.
Yeah.
But a Chablis style, which, the French Chablis style, if you talk about Burgundy, Chablis is in the northern part of Burgundy, northwestern part of Burgundy, and they do a more neutral oak, whereas if you head down into actual, Burgundy, if you will, then there's a lot more oak that is on the Chardonnay. And
which also means the
huge
price will be much higher,
Right.
because you have to use a lot of oaking, and that's
Right.
expensive.
And we're not huge fans of either of those things, a lot of oak or a big price. So,
this is really nice.
Yeah, and this is a winemaker that we knew nothing about, but it turned out that the guy who owns this, or is like part owner in this, purchased a winery that is our favorite in Murphy's.
Right, that we're members of.
And
so we decided, let's go drive down and try it out, and it was definitely worth it.
Definitely worth it, yeah. So Integrity, Chardonnay.
Integrity.
You can get it here in California, no problem.
They have obviously other wines available.
Yes,
too.
plenty of others.
Yeah.
Okay, so iconic movie, one of the most famous scenes that uses music in a movie, I would say at least from our youth, and that is Say Anything. Yes, this great movie with John Cusack and Ione Skye. I don't love everything on this album, but I do love many of the things. And I love the fact that, Cameron Crowe, who is the director and writer, is married, of course, to Nancy Wilson of Heart. And so some of her music is on here, but you have things like Living Colour's Cult of Personality, but a live version of it. And of course, the amazing and wonderful In Your Eyes, which is what he uses to woo her.
It's quite the wooing song, and very romantic scene. Yes. Yeah, it's a beautiful movie. Obviously, we like the movie.
Yes.
And it's sometimes fun to get the movie soundtracks, because you can get music that, from different people often.
Yeah, exactly. Sometimes a soundtrack, like, you've got everything from, Joe Satriani on here. You've got Red Hot Chili Peppers. You've got Depeche Mode doing Stripped Live, which is great. Fishbone, Soundgarden, Dave Brubeck's Take 5. So Dave Brubeck's Take 5 is then followed by Soundgarden, which is then followed by Aerosmith.
Okay.
So, eclectic.
Eclectic, yeah.
Definitely. The Say Anything soundtrack. If, check out the movie, check out the soundtrack.
Yeah.
Definitely worth it. All right. And our game this time is the third in a series. Now, the first one of these, which was Pretty Clever, or Ganchon Clever, which is almost Shelley's name.
Yeah, almost my name.
Yeah, exactly. Was nominated for the Kenner Spiele des Jahres. And then we had Too Clever, which was the second one. And now we've got Clever Hoch Drei, or this is Clever Cubed here in the U.S. So Schmidt Spiele is putting it out in Germany. Stronghold Games is the publisher here in the U.S. And Wolfgang Warsch is the designer. And it is a game of, you got dice, you got a page, and you're filling out the dice. And I just love it.
It's so fun.
I love it.
Yeah, we're playing it a lot.
Yeah, we play it a lot because it's, again, kind of like what we talked about with Witchstone a couple of weeks ago.
Exactly.
And where you get that multiplying of actions. So if you do this, then that might happen,
Triggers
and then I can
a bunch
do this,
of other things,
and so on and so forth.
And so you're trying to figure out how you can trigger the most stuff. So sometimes your actions might take a while. It's always fast game.
Yeah,
but
fast.
but you're jumping around a bit, or
You're
something.
drafting dice. You roll, draft, whatever die as the active player you draft. Anything that is lower of value than that goes on a little tray that is then available for the other players to draft from, the passive players in that part of the round. And you play over 4 to 6 rounds, or even you play it solo on your iPhone.
He does that a lot.
I might do that a lot. Yeah, exactly. I kind of get addicted. But clever hoch Drei or clever cubed, definitely worth hunting down. All right, honey. What do we got for that wine again?
We've got Chardonnay from Integrity, and this is from Watsonville.
Yeah. We've got the Say Anything soundtrack. I love this one. It's a 2-record set. It comes with the oboe strip. They're doing that now. Sometimes, the Japanese oboe strip on the side. And great eclectic mix of songs. And finally, Clever Cubed or Clever hoch Drei, which is the third in the series of the clever ones from Wolfgang Warsch, Schmidt, Spiele, and Stronghold games. That'll do it for this week. Patreon.com/Garrett'sGames if you want to support the podcast. Subscribe, hit the bell, let your friends know, and we look forward to coming to you next week. Take care, guys. Bye.
Bye.